coming. Come on into Thibaut's 2020 High Point Fall Showroom. Let's go. The front room here is really our spring collections. We have Ceylon and Prisma. You can see we've done just a bright, fresh color palette. Make everybody happy this year. And I'm going to take you around and show you some of the pieces. We have the pattern on the wall is called Indian Floral, and it's a really pretty open space, bright colored pattern. You can see also on this wall we have one of our mirrors. This is one of our custom made metal mirrors. And we have one of our grass cloth pieces in bright yellow here, definitely going to make your home happy. And then we'll take you to a really pretty document fabric here. This is based on an old antique from India, and it's called Indian Panel. And we refreshed it and made it for today's audience. And then here you get to see how the whole Thibaut color palettes and how all of our products work together, because here we have our upholstery fabrics that are performance, inside out, mixed with the stripe, which is also inside out performance fabric. And then we have our blush pink Prisma fabric all mixed together with our prints. So it shows how the whole Thibaut line works together to make it easier for designers. People love coming into our showroom and seeing all of our beautiful flowers and smelling the great scents at the Thibaut space. This is custom made. Designers can pick whatever shelves, whatever, if they want to put a drawer on it. They can pick whatever grass cloth or cork natural wallpaper from Thibaut and have that applied here. This is handmade in North Carolina. So here we have a dining space showing our grass cloth wrapped furniture. Again, this is actually wallpaper applied to this piece, but it has a really beautiful finish on it. It's made in North Carolina, and you can put anything on this. You can put a glass of water or wine, and it's not a problem. And designers can customize this to very large, to rectangle, whatever size they like, and pick whatever grass cloth finish they like as well. And here we're showing one of our dining chairs, the Morgan. It's a great little chair, and we're showing it in upholstered white fabric, which is perfect because you can clean it even with bleach. So it's a great fabric for use in a dining room or a kitchen. And then we have over here another grass cloth wrap piece, which shows you how you can mix the metal with the grass cloth. Designers could design whatever they like, whatever size. It could have drawers or no drawers, whatever they prefer. Here we have the Addison day bed. It's a perfect piece for a living space, but also if you need to take a quick nap in the afternoon, it's a perfect spot to lay down. I'm going to take you now to the Anna French room and show you what's going on in there. We have Bill, our style director, putting the finishing touches on the showroom right now. So the Anna French room, I'm going to show you the Sloan chair here because it's super comfortable and has a nice swivel to it. Great for conversation. Anna French was acquired by Thibaut in 2008, and it gives another perspective of what we can offer our designers. At this market, we're showing you the Nara collection, which was just launched in 2020. And this color palette of aqua with a little touch of purple and green makes a really fresh combination. And you can see in this room that we've mixed it with antiques and some new modern pieces, and we love that contrast of the modern and the antiques and then the new product from Thibaut. So you might have noticed something special and new in this showroom, which is one of our tapes. And we're going to take you and show you the rest of those in another space. Here on this sofa, you can see a few of our different tapes and trims. One of them is a ribbon, which here is applied on the top of the pillow in a pattern, which is super fun. And then we have one applied in the well, which makes it like a little ribbon around the whole edge. And you can see a different tape is applied to the front of the pillow, giving a different effect. Now we're in the fall part of the 2020 showroom. We have a little palette cleanser here with black and white before we get into our fall colors. Thibaut, we really love to use black and white, especially with a graphic pattern. So here on the wall, we have a pattern from Ceylon that's a nice crisp black and white. And then again, we're showing you some of our tapes and trims on the pillows. A little touch of detail there. And then if you really want to take a nice close look, you can see this velvet here, which is an epinglay and a cut velvet made in the USA. And I'm going to show you another launch from this year, which is the sheer collection. So this is wide width sheers. This is the perfect use for a wide width sheer because you got the big long length. This is actually made of the width of the fabric. And these sheers are made with a little bit of poly always so that they don't wrinkle and they hang and drape really nicely. Now we're back to another little more of a fall color palette. On the wall, we have a really great wallpaper from our January launch. Here we have fall colors with the wood veneer wallpaper. This is really pretty because you have the two shades of the wood bouncing off of each other, so it makes a really kind of modern feel to something like wood veneer. And at Thibaut, we really like to mix something so modern like that wallpaper with this antique chest in front of it. It makes for a fresh look, and then we mix it with our patterns and our upholstery fabrics to make the whole look a little softer and more interesting. Here we have products from our new Heritage collection. The fabric on the wall is taken from a rug concept that we kind of gave a fresh look with more hand-painted effect. We have our Sloane sofa. We saw the Sloane chair earlier. Now you have the Sloane sofa. Here we have a beautiful handmade desk, again made in North Carolina, fully customizable. And it is wrapped in grass cloth with metal legs. I think it's a dream desk to work from home, with one of our dining chairs in a cut velvet like you saw earlier. Now we're in a dining space, showing you a couple of Thibaut's dining chairs. These are all made in America. This one right here is shown in a print with an extra welt cord as an accent. And then our Darien dining chair is in an upholstery fabric. We love the mix of different patterns on different chairs in one setting. And on the drape, you can see a little hint of one of our Heritage fabrics. This is taken from an antique document from the 19th century. You see a soothing blue color palette here with all different shades of blue. Here on the sofa, we have a gorgeous mohair. First for Thibaut to have a mohair. And on the walls, we have this great pattern that has trees. It's like a woodsy setting. And then as you get around the room, you see a lot of mix of patterns. We like to mix a lot of patterns. It makes for a really livable space. And here, if you just change the scales and make them different, it works really beautifully, like the large damask on this chair here. And then we have the faux bois wood grain kind of effect on this beautiful polished fabric from Italy. Now I'm going to take you to our last comfortable living space. Let's go. Finally we get to sit down and relax. This is our big comfy sectional that we have here at High Point. Everybody at the showroom loves to sit here and work on projects, and designers can use this customizable sectional program to make whatever size they need. This one here could probably fit about 8 or 9 people on it, and it makes for a really great living space for comfy TV watching or whatever you want to do. So that's the end of our showroom tour, and now we have one more special space to show you. This is where the magic happens at the showroom. This is the busiest spot in the showroom where all the designers are working on their projects. They can view all the Thibaut products here. We have all of our sample books, and then we have all of our fabrics on hangers, and we even have a self-serve sample bar for people that want to take some samples with them of our best grass cloth and texture wallpapers. So it's a great space for people to come here and get their work done. So happy you could join us today. Thank you for coming by. Now let's sit down and relax and have a drink and get to work. Cheers.